Hello everyone, my name is Claire, also known as That Weird Fish. I'm here today to bring you guys another Tea and Dollies episode. Now, what's new in life? Well, what's new in life is school has started. It started a couple weeks ago, and I'm still adjusting to the whole new schedule, trying to balance school, work, creative, and personal life all together. So please bear with me as I make some changes and adjustments and just try to adapt to this new schedule. And if you've been wondering why there's been no videos for a while, that's why. I've simply been caught up in life and trying to find a good life balance. The tea I'm drinking today is English Tea Time by Bigelow Tea in my Christmassy Starbucks mug. Yes, I know it's not Christmas, but I just like the pattern, and I think it can go for any time of year. And now English Tea Time by Bigelow is a lovely black tea, sort of your standard English breakfast black tea, just kind of generic, but kind of not in its own special way. It has some darker notes towards the beginning and then some lighter notes when it finishes, so it's a really nice, pleasant tea. I recommend it. Now on to what I'm working on. I am still working on that comic page I talked about last episode. So here it is. In all its line art glory. And I worked on this page in 2 digital programs. I used Adobe Illustrator for the panels, the speech balloons. I blanked out there for a second. Panels, the speech balloons, and the text. And then the rest of the drawing, or I should say tracing, I did in Adobe Photoshop, and I think it turned out pretty well. There are a few mistakes here and there, like the buildings don't look as crisp or as building-ish as I would like, but I still think it's a good exercise, and I hope to complete it within the month. So yeah. That's my comic that I'm working on. I haven't decided whether to go with color or black and white. I'm leaning more towards black and white because this is supposed to be a prologue page, but we'll see how that turns out. Now I'm also working on 2 knitting projects. The first one is a pair of socks. Here's the first half of that pair. I completed it recently, and I really like how it turned out. It may look a bit wonky, but that's because I prefer short legs on my socks. I wear my commercial socks like that. Most of those are crew cut or just go up to mid-calf. I don't really have many that go up even higher than that. And so yeah, I just prefer short socks, so that's what I make. And it's made out of this lovely self-striping brown, warm-toned yarn. I've since lost the label for it, so I can't tell you what brand it is or what the colorway is, but I think it's a wool blend of some kind. Not 100% sure, but it doesn't feel like 100% acrylic, so I'm guessing for it's an animal fiber blend. And the next knitting project I have is from the Fair Isle brand yarn, and it's an interlock scarf. Now with interlock, what you do is you knit short rows, and then you pick up along the edges of those short rows to get this sort of woven effect. And it's worked in stockinette as well, so you have knitting on one side and purling on the back side, so you have this nice clean smooth ridges. I think you can do interlock in straight purls or straight knitting, but I don't think the pattern will show up as clearly as if you're doing it in stockinette. I'll link down the scarf pattern below so you guys can go check it out and see if it's something you would like to make. I'm making it out of 3 colors, this seafoam minty green, this nice sort of gunmetal dark gray, and then this pale blue color. The combination of the gray and the blue remind me of a certain Pokemon. I think its name is Lucario, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, I'll post a picture up here so you guys can know what I'm talking about. Now, on to completed projects. I've done 2 face-ups so far. And here's the first one. He's not on his body because he's on the Lucy Wynn's centaur body. And that's a bit cumbersome to wield around, so he's just a floating head at the moment. Anyway, this is Michael. And I recorded his face-up process in a previous video. And I think he turned out really cool and fantasy-esque. And the little braids also help with that. In my fantasy world, he's what's called a twin soul. And the twin soul basically comes from the belief that you're born with both a male and a female soul inside of you. And in sort of Earth terms, I guess you could say it, he would be bi. Bi or queer. Sort of either ambiguous or attracted to both genders. I've listed him as queer on my Instagram, and that's how I feel he is. So yeah, this is Michael, the queer centaur. Kind of weird, but when his face-up came out, that's what the resin spoke to me, so oh well. And let the dolls be dolls. Let people be people, you know? Anyway, and the second face-up I did was on Sandy. I gave her a new one. This one is much more natural looking than her previous one because I used mostly watercolor pencils instead of acrylic paint like I did on the previous one. I think it turned out really well. I also used soft pastels to give her a bit of blushing. And yeah, and I think she turned out well. I like the little gemstones I gave her on the top of her forehead. I think they fit more for any type of year, any time of year, while the previous face-up with the big flower to me really screamed summer festival, and I wanted something that'd be more, I guess, flexible or more appropriate for other times of year. We'll have to see how it turns out. Anyway, that's her face-up. I'm recording on my phone, so I don't exactly have Zoom, but yeah, I think she turned out pretty good. I also completed her little outfit. These are, once again, sock clothes. I just enjoy making clothes out of socks. I think it's really fun. They're made out of 2 different types of sock. One was just this plain checker pattern, and the other was ice cream themed socks, so that's why there's little sprinkles. The whole outfit to me sort of screams 90s cartoons, particularly the pants. I think with the sprinkles and the blue color, it reminds me of Rugrats and that other wacky style of cartoon. Anyway, Sandy's looking fine in her new outfit. I also got some shoes off of Wish. These are cute little Converse style sneakers. I think they were $1 plus shipping, so really affordable. And yeah, here's Sandy. Alright, I hope you guys had a fun time with me and my dolls and my crafts, and I hope you guys have a fun day today. Do something enjoyable for yourself, be it chilling with a friend, reading a book, doing something creative, or even sitting down to watch that show you've been meaning to watch on Netflix or on YouTube or wherever you get your video content, your video entertainment. Anyway, I've been Claire, and I hope you guys have a good day. Keep on swimming. Bye.